G'day guys. Hey, we've got a awesome little treat for you guys. Hey, join me with a 10-day challenge looking at Barry Harris's Diminished Sixth Scale. All right, it's an absolute classic, and it will open up so many possibilities for you. All right, so guys, it comes with a workbook, 23-page workbook. You can grab that from my website for free. It is at jazzpianolessons.online, so you can go grab that. Here's a bit of a snippet there. You know, I'm putting in all 12 keys for you. Some things I did, everything, and some things I didn't, right? So, so there's a bit of improvising, some chords and all sorts of things. Now, the Diminished Sixth Scale is really, really interesting. It's actually quite unique, right? So normally we would, build most of our playing around a normal major scale or some kind of version of the minor of that, or the, one of the modes or something like that. With the Diminished Sixth Scale, it adds in one extra note. And so there's a bit of a symmetrical thing, and if you're playing in 4/4 and you start on the beat, or you end up with kind of like 1 and 2 and 3, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So it kind of works really nicely for some fast playing. So that's one of the advantages of it. And it also opens up some interesting harmonic things that we don't really have just normally, right? I mean, obviously normally there's heaps of amazing things we can have a look at, but this will give you some new ideas. All right, here is I'm just going to play, for example, some of the chords, right? You end up, if you just go up, kind of sounds cool, right? Doesn't it? That's so sweet, right? All right, so that was just following the scale. So, when I go from here, I went from the G to the A flat, right? Okay, rather than going just all white notes, because I'm in the key of C, right? So after G comes the A flat, right? So here's my G now, so I'm going to go to the A flat. And we get these really cool sounds in there, all right? So that's really, it's just sweet. All right, so we're going to look at that later on. Okay, so I've made it so that it's not that hard for you to, chew this off. In 10 days, you'll be able to play those chords in every key and apply it to a couple of different songs. We're going to do, on day 9 and day 10, we're actually going to apply it to a couple of songs as well. All right, here, day 1, all we're going to do is learn the Diminished Sixth Scale in every key. Just one hand, that's all. That's all you need to do, right? One hand, all right. Now, most of them kind of work really nicely with using 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course the pinky on the last one. All right, so that's in the key of C. It's worth doing it with the other hand as well, all right? Tomorrow we're going to look at contrary motion. The day after that we're going to look at contrary motion with some added thirds as well, all right? So we're going to end up with that kind of a sound going on. Then we're going to look at chords, then some improvising, some different voicings, and then apply it to a couple of different tunes. All right, so anyway, day 1, go grab that workbook and make sure that you practice that in all 12 keys. If you can do it without looking at each one, then great. If you can kind of think the F major scale in your head and add in the flat and 6, that's the way to go. All right, B flat. All right, you can do this with me. Let's go 1 and 2, and maybe press pause and come back and join me in. We're going to do the E flat. Okay, 3, 4. Need to pause, have another go at that. I don't know how you're going with that. A flat, just do it slow. You can even put YouTube on half the speed and play along with that as well. 3, 4, A flat. D flat, 3, 4. G flat, 3, 4. B, 3, 4. All right, E, 3, 4. A, 3, 4. D, 3, 4. And the last one, G, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, have a go at that again if you need to, and I'll see you again real soon for day 2. All right, see you guys.